Understanding address lines. Line 1 versus Line 2.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our quick guide on understanding the details of address line 1 and address line 2. Have you ever wondered about the difference between these two sections when filling out a form? Let's dig into the details and clarify what should be included in each one of these lines. We'll also provide some examples for clarity.
What goes into address line 1?
Address line 1 is typically where you put the primary address information. This generally includes the street number and name, and sometimes, the building or apartment number. For example, 123 Main Street, Apt 4B. In this example, 123 Main Street is the street address and Apt 4B is the apartment number. This is the most critical part of the address because it identifies the specific location within a city or town.
What about address line 2?
Address line 2 is used for any secondary address information. This can include details like the floor of a building, a suite number, or a mailbox number. Sometimes it could be used for specifying directions or landmarks as well. It's also the line where you might include details like CO, care of, if the address is in care of someone else. For example, Floor 2, Suite 200 or CO John Smith. It's important to note that address line 2 is often optional and used when the address details can't be adequately captured in just one line.
What happens if I mix up the information?
If you mistakenly swap the details in address line 1 and address line 2, your mail or delivery might still get to its destination, but it could cause confusion or delays. Therefore, it's always best to use the proper lines for their intended purposes. That wraps up our guide to understanding address line 1 and address line 2. We hope this clears up any confusion and makes filling out your address details a little bit easier. Remember, address line 1 is for primary address information like your street name and number, and address line 2 is for secondary information such as floor number, suite, or additional directions. Thanks for joining us, and we hope you found this information helpful.